Hello everyone, I'm FMZ and welcome to episode 42 of League One to Legend with Portsmouth. Today we take on Southampton in a South Coast derby. They do not come much bigger than this one. We have also got some transfers to run through as deadline day has now been and gone, and we also need to wrap up some results since we've last been together. Don't forget, if you enjoy this content, please leave a like on the video, subscribe to the channel if you haven't done so already. Don't forget to click that notification bell to know when a new video goes up on the channel. And also don't forget to leave me a comment if you've got anything to say. Let's dive in to the transfer deadline activity. So it was a very busy day on the 31st of August. So Hayden Coulson went out on loan, as did Scott Twine, as did Callum O'Dowda, as did Tom Lawrence. We had a massive clear out of players that weren't probably going to be part of the plans going forward. We let 4 leave on loan. We bought in 5. Let's take a look at the Fantastic 5. And the first of the new additions is a new goalkeeper to the squad, and that is Martin Tabrabka. He has joined us from Newcastle United for a fee of £2 million. The number 1 goalkeeper has finally been found. 3-star player, won't improve, but has Premier League experience, and that will prove all important in the coming season. As hopefully will be the signing of Alexander Sobolek. He has joined us from Spartak Moscow for a fee of £11 million. We've found a striker. It wasn't the one we were looking for, but he does have superb attributes. Finishing of 14, pace of 12, strength of 14, 6'5", so he is on the tall side. There's no missing him when it comes to putting the ball in the box. He has a very good track record of scoring goals as well. 65 goals in 166 appearances. Will the Premier League prove to be a little bit too much for him? Well, I guess we're going to find out in the long term, but fingers crossed this one will do the job. We added a bit of steel into the midfield area as well. Jean-Philippe Gambien has joined us from Everton on loan for the season. We were looking at this one before it all kicked off at the start of the season, but I thought, right, let's prioritise what we needed first of all. We didn't get a Premier League player or a Championship player in on loan, so we've decided to settle for this one. Gives us a bit more strength in depth in midfield, and he's a bit of a midfield general, this guy. I'm hoping he will guide us to safety. To give us another option at the top of the pitch, we have got Marco De Grassa on loan from Juventus. Obviously, he does not count in the reckoning for the 2 signings you can have on loan from the Premier League, so we've kind of gone round the rules a little bit there. Finishing of 14, pace of 14, acceleration of 12, natural fitness is the one that stood out for me, as well as the determination, 18 and 17 respectively. Has an okay scoring record as well. Hopefully, when he's called upon, he will do the business. And last, but by no means least, is Amor Leonon. He has joined us on loan from Valencia for the season. 4-star winger at that Tunisian international. Acceleration of 17, pace of 15. He is a winger that is very, 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 very quick. Crossing of 12 as well, so his balls into the box will be very good. Can shoot from distance, has got a bit of technique about him. He is the ace in the hole from the 5 that we bought in on deadline day. Fingers crossed it's all going to work out. Because as you can see from the results we've had since we've last been together, it's not gone well, but it has improved. So following the 3-1 defeat against Norwich City in the last episode, the link is up the top for that one. We lost 3-1 to Leicester. Brian Mbeumo with our goal. Tillemans, Toivian and Szymanski with the goals for Leicester. Then we had a disappointing collapse against Chelsea. We were doing really, really well up until the 54th minute. Then N'Golo Kante knocked in an absolute beauty to give Chelsea the lead. Timo Werner and Fiorentino Luis with the other 2 goals for Chelsea. We did, however, pick up our first win of the season. That came in the Carabao Cup. Jack Watmore with the only goal as we beat Brentford. And then we were allowed to unleash the new additions on the squad, and they came to the fore. 4-3 against Stoke City. We did have a little bit of help from Stoke. They had a man sent off, and then they had an injury, so they ended up with 9 men in the end. But let's go through the goals. Benali opener scoring. Strootman equalised. Tyrese Campbell put Stoke back in front. Strootman equalised. Ahmed Benali, who scored the first goal, was sent off before Trezeguet put Stoke back in front. Daniel Johnson equalised a couple of minutes later before Alexander Sobolek scored the winning goal in added time to start repaying that £11 million transfer fee. So we can take a trip to the competition screen for the first time this season. Our reward for beating Brentford is to take on Chelsea in round 3 of the Carabao Cup. We have reached round 3. We have met the board objective. If we can get past Chelsea, then that is all the better. We are, however, off the bottom of the table. That win against Stoke City last time, a very welcome win. It takes us up to 16th in the table. There are some very interesting names around us. Everton haven't picked up a win so far this season. Haven't picked up a point so far. Neither have Stoke. Neither have Burnley. Arsenal are down there with us. They've only got 4 points. Tottenham have only got 6 points. They've won 2 and lost 2. Aston Villa 1, 2 and lost 2. So the promoted sides are all inside the bottom 8 of the Premier League table. Moving further up, there's Southampton in 10th place. Today's opponents, they have a chance to move into the European picture with a win. But so far, Manchester United and Chelsea are the only 2 unbeaten sides in the Premier League. So they have 12 points apiece. Manchester United lead on goal difference. Leeds are up in 3rd with 9, along with Manchester City and Liverpool. Wolves, Cardiff, Norwich, Crystal Palace and Southampton all have 7. But it's very early days in the Premier League season. It is all about the derby today, though. Portsmouth against Southampton. Let's take a look at the teams. So here are the 2 starting lineups for this one, starting with ourselves. So we start with Dubravka in goal. Dix, Edmondson, Watmore, Taylor, Strootman, Gambin, Mbuemo, Harness, Leonin with Sobolek leading the line. Southampton start with Rico in goal. Kunto, Bednarek, Salabar, Melling, Maya, Camara, Moro, Burkhart, Adams with Sebastian Haller leading the line. But a derby, particularly a South Coast derby, is not for the one for the faint of heart. If it's anything like the Stoke City game last time around, we are in for a treat. Can we make it 3 wins on the bounce as we start to adapt to life in the Premier League? Southampton are looking from 4 wins from 5. It's going to be a very tough ask, this one. They are an established Premier League side. But hey, on Derby Day, anything can happen. There are a few local lads out there. Can they make the difference? As the 2 teams gather in the huddles. The South Coast Derby is off and underway. Just got to compete. That's my biggest thing so far. Obviously, we haven't competed. Other than the game with Stoke, we were really good on the day. Although they did end up with 9 men, it did help us a little bit. We haven't competed in the other 3 games thus far. It'll be another big test for us today in our bid to survive in the Premier League. It's looking a little bit shaky already, but there's a long way to go. Long way to go. Keep the faith. Dubravka with the goal kick. Sending it down the field. Burkhart plays it inside to Mandy. That's not going to help things. Mandy with the ball. Good tackle by Gambin, but Haller gets away. Up against Watmore. Good save from Dubravka. Try again. Tries again. He does send it down the field this time. Sobolek picks it up. Plays it in to Mbuemo. He looks wide, looking for Leonin. Good ball to him. Will he get beyond the defender? He will. He rolled the shot away, but he rolls straight across the front of goal. Dubravka with the goal kick. Sending it down the field, looking towards Marcus Harness. Will he flick it on? He will flick it on. Sobolek picks it up inside the penalty area. Gets away from Bednarek. Will he get a shot away? He will, but the keeper's got his hands on it. Bednarek was very lucky not to give a penalty away there. Kunto with the throw for Southampton. Into Burkhart. Plays it into Mandy. Kunto sends it towards the far post and Mbuemo flicks it away, but Melling picks it up. Melling goes for the shot. Good save from Dubravka. Good agility to get it over the bar. That was travelling. Southampton have a corner. Melling is going to take the corner as well. Can we get it away? Surely we should get it away at the far post. We do with Edmondson. And Salabov is on the ball. Run, son. 6'5", don't forget. Nearly as tall as Peter Crouch. Runs like him as well. Rico with the goal kick. Going short. And we put pressure on the ball. Not really. Burkhart picks it up. Taylor tries to make the tackle. But Kunto is in behind. You need to track back a little bit more, Leonie, if you're going to get in this side regularly. Watmore does stab it away, but Southampton pick it up with Moro. Moro tries to roll it into Adams. Good block, but Adams has still got the ball. It's deflected away. And it's going to roll agonisingly behind for a corner. Melling has another corner. Lots of Southampton bodies in the box. Are we going to get on it? We are. Edmondson flicks it away. Get out. Push up. Marcus Harnish with a tackle. Good tackle at that. Plays it back into Mbuemo, but he's deep inside his own half. He's got a lot to do from there, but Manning will pick it up. Southampton will start again. Morrow going inside to Mandy. Maya playing it across. Burkhart looking down the middle. Watmore whacks it forward. And Soblek should be able to pick that up and does really well. Will he get away from Sabayo? He will. Will he find a pass? Oh, almost. Marcus Harness. Gambian. Oh, saved by Rico. Nearly fell kindly for us. And that is half-time. Portsmouth 0, Southampton 0. We've had a shot on target, folks, just before half-time. Southampton had the better of it before that point. Second half is all important. It is on the way for you. See if we can find a goal in the second half. Throw in from Taylor. Throws it in towards Leonin. Headed down for Gambin. Gambin sends it in towards the centre. Soblak heads over the bar. Unlucky. Going to be Marcus Harness to come off. Daniel Johnson is going to come on. Bit of a like-for-like change behind the striker. Although Daniel has got a lot of running. Has got a goal so far this season as well. Two changes for Southampton. Shunnik and Trossard are on. Going wide. Oh, no. You can't give the ball away there. Trossard picks it up. Danger coming. Players are getting back. Watmore has dealt with it. Taylor, I don't know what you're doing there, son. Not behind for a corner. Here we go. Trossard with the corner. Trotting across. Southampton score from it. I'll be livid. Edmondson heads it away. Plays it into Sunjic. Don't let them do this to you. Morrow plays it wide to Melling. And Buemo's trying to track back. He's getting there, to be fair to him. Sunjic again. Dicks up against him. Got to try and stop the cross if we can. Melling does get it across into the centre. Trossard, good save from Dubravka. Turns it over the bar. Going to make a change in the centre of the park as well. Going to bring Gambian off. We're going to bring Travnik on. He has a goal in him as well. Kunto with the throw. Good tackle by Gambian. He's on a yellow card as well, so it's probably right to get him off. Looking up the line for Trossard, up against Taylor. Will he get across into the middle? He won't. It's behind for another corner. This time a legitimate one. Blocked behind by Charlie Taylor. Into Mandy. Onto Trossard. Playing it into Sunjic. Wide for Adams. He is wide open. Che Adams. Are we going to stop the shot? We aren't. Dubravka cannot get there this time. Che Adams with the opening goal of the South Coast Derby. Balls. I say it again. Balls. Why is he wide open? Where has Dix gone? He's gone to chase the ball. Shouldn't be doing that as a fullback, especially with a winger on your outside. 1-0 Southampton. Another defensive mistake. Enough of this now. Right. Let us make a change. It's going to be Brian and Mbuemo to come off. It's going to be Neil Mopé to go on. We are going to go 4-2-4. A bit longer. A bit longer, I hear you crying. Let's go a little bit longer. Adams picks the ball up. Dix is in front of him this time, where he's supposed to be. And he's made a good tackle as well. But there's no one there to pick the ball up, sadly. As Adams continues. Looks up against him. Sunjic is there as well. Melling. Plays it up the line for Adams. Melling. Plays it into Haller. Sunjic with the shot. Good block from Watmore. I'm not sure he knew much about it, but he did block the shot. Encouragement time. Trossard with the free kick. For Southampton, swinging it towards the far post. Morrow heads it over the bar. We are running very much out of time on this one. Throws it in towards Trossard. Taylor picks it up. Sends it looking for Mopé. Mopé flicks it down for Sobolek. This is our opportunity, folks. Sobolek, will he get away from his man? He won't, but Kevin Strootman will pick the ball up. And it's not out for a throw, but we are up the pitch. Taylor with the throw. Throw it to a blue shirt. That would be ideal. Johnson picks it up. Plays it in behind. Oh, it almost got there. Into 4 additional minutes. We still have a chance. Leonin plays it into Dix. He gets it in early. Sobolek heads towards goal, but it's tipped over the bar by Rico. He's offside anyway. Haller. Oh, Edmondson tried to take him out. Jesus Christ. Dived in. The Sunjic is in behind. Chance for 2-0 perhaps. He's hit the post. And Dubravka gets it away. Life in slow motion, that one. Southampton could just put on the afterburners and kill the game, but they aren't. It's a painful, slow death at the moment. Into the last, well, we're into added time on added time. Che Adams' goal looks like it's going to be the winner, and it is. Portsmouth 0, Southampton 1. One defensive lapse has cost us. So let's see what that's done to the league table. And what it's done to the league table is very little. We are the only game to play on the Friday night. So Southampton move up into 3rd place. We stay 16th. And looking behind us again, as the sides below us will have the opportunity to potentially move in front of us. But yeah, bit of a gutting defeat against Southampton. So what we will do next time, we will take on Cardiff, we'll take on Chelsea, Manchester City, Arsenal and Aston Villa. We will come back for that away match at Everton, currently in the bottom 3. Hopefully they're still in and around us and we can pick up some points. We're struggling at the moment. And the euphoria of promotion has dissipated very, very quickly. The reality of life in the Premier League has arrived at our front door. That was gutting today. Didn't play particularly well, but the sucker punch right at the end from Che Adams, securing the 1-0 win from Southampton's perspective. Another defensive mistake from our perspective as well. We need to cut those out right away if we are going to survive in the Premier League. So yeah, we have a little bit of a gap now before we come back. Obviously, realistically, we're not going to get anything from Manchester City and Arsenal. Cardiff, we might get something from that. Aston Villa, we certainly should get something from that. So hopefully by the time we get to Everton, we will be in a much better position, or at least 3 points better off than we are now. But I'm going to go away and we're going to think about what we do in terms of tactics-wise, because obviously I know we beat Stoke. They had 9 men. We have to remember that. It's a bit of a head scratcher at the moment. Maybe we came up one season too early, perhaps. Obviously, we ran away with the championship last season. We were really, really good. But as I say, the reality has bitten, and it has bitten hard. Anyway, if you've enjoyed today's video, please leave a like. If you haven't subscribed to the channel but like to do so, please click that subscribe button down in the corner. Don't forget, if you've got any comments to make on today's video, please leave them below. Also, don't forget, remember the Passion for FM team. The link to the website and Discord server are down in the description. And I'm also promoting the charity Mind. If you or someone you know is suffering with their mental health at this particular time, there are links down in the description where hopefully you can find the support you need. I will see you next time for Everton. Until then, thanks for watching. Bye.